McDonald's has been hit by its first fall in global sales since the start of the pandemic in 2020, as lower-income consumers struggle with the cost of living.
McDonald's has tried to delete videos like this before. Not just once, but many times. They don't want people knowing what's really going on behind the scenes. And if they had the chance, they'd probably take this one down too, just like the others. But the truth always comes out eventually. McDonald's Coke tastes different because they're manipulating it in ways other places don't bother with. Sure, there's science behind it, but it's not necessarily good science. They chill their syrup to almost freezing temperatures before mixing it with carbonated water. This creates more bubbles and a sharper bite that hits your tongue harder. Basically, they're making their Coke more aggressive than it needs to be. The straws are wider than normal too. More liquid flows into your mouth at once, overwhelming your taste buds with flavor. It's like drinking from a garden hose when a regular straw would do the job. All this special treatment comes with extra chemicals. McDonald's Coke contains more phosphoric acid and sodium benzoate than regular Coke. These preservatives keep everything fresh, but also make the drink way more acidic than it should be. What makes it worse is the higher sugar content. Perfect conditions for your teeth to get destroyed. Every sip is basically a sugar and acid attack on your teeth. And despite all their claims about precision and consistency, ice amounts vary wildly between locations. Your drink might be watery at one McDonald's and syrup-heavy at another. So much for their famous standards. But speaking of menu items that aren't what they seem, McDonald's spent years trying to convince customers they served healthy food. Their salad menu was supposed to prove you could eat well at the Golden Arches. Well, the reality was quite different from the marketing promises. The Southwest salad became the poster child for McDonald's healthy eating deception. This bowl of greens contained more calories than a Big Mac in many cases. It's like ordering a health shake and getting a milkshake with lettuce sprinkled on top. If you ask me, that's not exactly healthy. The chicken in these salads wasn't ordinary grilled chicken. Look, McDonald's used high-sodium, heavily processed chicken that had been pumped full of preservatives to extend shelf life. This chicken was saltier than a sailor's vocabulary. The processing also involved artificial flavoring and texture enhancers to make the chicken taste more appealing despite its industrial preparation methods. Natural? Not really. Here's the kicker. Salad dressings turned these supposedly healthy meals into sugar bombs. Some dressing packets contained 15 grams of sugar, which equals nearly 4 teaspoons of pure sugar. Pouring that much sugar on vegetables is like putting frosting on broccoli and calling it dessert. The ranch dressing alone contained more calories than many dessert items on the regular menu. Honestly, that's crazy. The lettuce itself had serious quality issues. Well, McDonald's used pre-shredded lettuce that had been cut, washed, and packaged days or weeks before reaching restaurants. By the time it reached your bowl, this lettuce had less nutritional value than the cardboard container it came in. The pre-cutting process also increased the risk of bacterial contamination compared to whole lettuce heads. Fresh? I don't think so. The entire salad experiment revealed the disconnect between McDonald's marketing and their actual food preparation capabilities. But misleading customers goes beyond just food labeling. McDonald's mobile app promises convenience and deals. Well, they're also running a massive data collection operation that has nothing to do with your Big Mac order. The app tracks your location, even when you're not using it. It's like having a McDonald's employee following you around town all day. Creepy? If you ask me, yes. It knows your ordering habits better than you know your own phone number. What you order, when you order, how much you spend. Everything. Here's the kicker. They share this data with third-party companies. Your McNugget preferences are now part of some digital file that follows you around the internet. But wait, it gets worse. The app mysteriously crashes whenever you try to use coupons or redeem points. Convenient timing, right? It develops amnesia every time you're about to save money. Customer complaints are everywhere about disappearing reward points. People save up points for months, then poof, they're gone. No explanation. Meanwhile, push notifications hit you right when you're hungry or near a McDonald's. That's not a coincidence. Oh, and the app keeps running in the background even after you close it, still collecting data while you think it's off. Here's what's really crazy, though. Despite knowing everything about you, they still mess up orders constantly. All that spying, and they can't get your order right. The privacy settings. Good luck finding them. Most people just accept whatever lets McDonald's collect the most information. But speaking of things that aren't quite what they appear to be, a few months ago I had no idea what a health ring even was until my fiancé got me one, and I have to say, I'm shocked this isn't a widely known and used product. It tracks my stress levels, and what I found out is that some supplements made my stress score spike, while others actually helped bring it down. I adjusted a few things based on that, and honestly, I feel 10 years younger. My wife mainly uses it to track her menstrual cycles, and she is obsessed with her sleep quality score. I noticed they are currently running a limited 69% discount, but I don't know how long it will last. It's currently only $60, and it's clear this one is the best bang for your buck, with other health rings priced around $350 with less functions. They managed to price it this low because they cut out the middleman like Amazon, Walmart, etc., who drive up the price and take a big margin, ending up with the customer paying 3 to 5 times more. If you are on TV, you can check it out yourself by pausing the video and scanning the QR code with your phone camera or clicking the first link in the description of this video. McDonald's breakfast menu looks appetizing in advertisements with fresh eggs, crispy bacon, and golden hash browns. The preparation methods behind these breakfast items reveal a different story about what you're actually eating. Those perfectly folded eggs in breakfast sandwiches don't get cracked fresh at your local restaurant. They arrive pre-cooked and frozen from processing facilities, then get reheated using steam. It's like microwave dinner technology applied to eggs, except they forgot to mention the microwave part. The egg preparation process works like this. Massive commercial kitchens cook thousands of eggs at once, then freeze them for shipping to McDonald's locations. These eggs have traveled more miles than most vacation packages before reaching your sandwich. Real cracked eggs only get used for certain menu items like Egg McMuffins, and only at some locations. You're basically playing breakfast lottery every time you order, hoping your location still uses actual eggs. Breakfast burritos contain rehydrated egg powder mixed with preservatives and stabilizers. Real eggs get processed into powder form, then reconstituted with water and chemicals. Some locations reuse bacon from previous shifts during breakfast service. Your fresh breakfast bacon could be yesterday's lunch bacon with a morning makeover. Items marketed as freshly made can legally sit in warming equipment for up to 30 minutes before being served. The early end time for breakfast service gets blamed on equipment limitations, but the real reasons involve staffing costs and food preparation complexity. But quality isn't the only thing that gets compromised in the name of efficiency. McDonald's Drivethru appears impressively efficient with quick service and fast order processing. Behind the scenes, a timing manipulation system makes their speed statistics look much better than the actual customer experience. Corporate headquarters grades individual McDonald's locations based on average drive-thru times per order. Franchise owners and managers receive performance bonuses tied directly to these speed metrics. Faster reported times translate to better ratings and more money. Employees learn to mark orders as complete in the computer system before actually handing food to customers. The timer stops when someone clicks the completion button, not when customers receive their meals. It's like declaring a race finished before anyone crosses the finish line, then wondering why the spectators look confused. Some locations take timing manipulation even further by marking orders as fulfilled before bags get prepared or assembled. Research from various McDonald's locations revealed that over 30% of orders got pre-closed in certain areas. Drivethru timer systems connect directly to management compensation and franchise performance evaluations. Managers face intense pressure to keep reported times low, creating incentives to manipulate the system rather than improve actual service speed. False timing reports allow restaurants to appear much faster than they really are. A location might report average drive-through times of 2 minutes, while customers regularly wait 5 or 6 minutes. The gap between reported times and reality is wider than the space between McDonald's marketing promises and actual food quality. Customer complaints about slow service get dismissed because computer records show everything running smoothly. It's like having a broken thermometer that always shows perfect temperature, while everyone shivers in the cold. Pressure to maintain artificially fast times leads to increased order mistakes and missing items. Workers rush to close orders quickly, leaving less time for accuracy checks. Your missing French fries become casualties in the war against realistic timing statistics. This systematic manipulation represents a broader issue with performance metrics in corporate environments. When measurements become more important than actual results, the measurements themselves lose meaning. They've optimized for looking good on spreadsheets instead of actually being good in real life. But those reports don't reflect the true state of things. Ice machines at McDonald's locations harbor contamination problems that most customers never consider. These seemingly innocent appliances create perfect conditions for bacterial growth and rarely receive proper cleaning attention. Daily cleaning schedules often exclude ice machines despite health code requirements for regular sanitization. Ice machines are like the forgotten stepchild of restaurant equipment. Everyone assumes someone else is taking care of them. Mold and slime accumulate inside ice machines across McDonald's franchises nationwide. The warm, moist environment inside these machines creates ideal conditions for bacterial colonies to establish and thrive. Scientific studies comparing fast food ice to public restroom water found higher bacteria levels in the ice samples. Your drink garnish might be dirtier than bathroom fixtures, which puts a whole new spin on refreshing beverages. Former employees report discovering black sludge inside ice dispensers and storage compartments. This sludge consists of accumulated mold, bacteria, and debris that builds up over months of neglect. It's like finding out your ice cubes have been aging in bacterial soup, which definitely wasn't on the beverage menu. Health department inspections have resulted in temporary closures of McDonald's restaurants due to unsanitary ice machine conditions. When inspectors find dangerous contamination levels in ice equipment, they can force immediate shutdowns. Ice scoops create additional contamination risks when stored improperly. The same scoop that fills your cup might have been socializing with the mop bucket, which adds unexpected flavors to your beverage experience. High customer volume at McDonald's makes ice contamination problems more serious than at smaller restaurants. Scale makes everything bigger, including the gross stuff that nobody wants to think about. But hidden problems extend beyond just equipment. McDonald's used to represent affordable fast food for budget-conscious customers. Those days have disappeared as prices climb steadily, while portion sizes shrink. The golden arches now represent golden prices that many customers find difficult to justify. The McChicken sandwich exemplifies McDonald's pricing transformation over recent years. This basic chicken sandwich cost $1 at most locations just a few years ago. Current prices exceed $3 in many markets. That's not inflation. That's price evolution at warp speed. Portion sizes have decreased, while packaging remains identical to previous versions. Medium French fries previously contained 4.1 ounces of potatoes. Current portions measure closer to 3.4 ounces at many locations. They're giving you less food in the same container, like getting a smaller pizza in a regular-sized box. This portion reduction strategy hides behind unchanged packaging design. French fry containers look exactly the same as before, so most customers don't notice receiving fewer potatoes. It's stealth downsizing that would make a magician jealous, making food disappear without anyone noticing the trick. Data from 2024 shows combo meal prices increased 30 to 40% compared to recent years. Meals that cost $6 now cost $8 or $9 at many locations. Fast food prices are approaching casual dining territory, except without the casual dining experience or quality. Value menu items no longer provide much value for customers. Products once priced under $2 now cost more than $3. They kept the value menu name, but forgot to include actual value. McDonald's profit margins have improved during the same period when they claim cost pressures force price increases. The company's 2023 net income exceeded $8.5 billion, establishing a new corporate record. Record profits and rising customer prices don't usually happen simultaneously unless something doesn't add up. Marketing messages still emphasize affordability and value, while actual prices tell a completely different story. They're still selling the dream of cheap fast food while charging luxury fast food prices. The combination of higher prices, smaller portions, and unchanged quality creates perfect conditions for customer dissatisfaction. McDonald's has managed to reduce value while increasing costs across their entire menu. All these issues combined explain exactly why McDonald's keeps trying to delete videos like this one.